From the studios of Chillicothe High School, this is your CAVS News Show.
Hello, I'm Chelsea Kozad.
And I'm John Berry, here at your CAVS News Update.
Class of 2013, your senior pictures are due on March 1st. After that, your picture is not guaranteed a spot in the arrow.
Seniors, please let Ms. Semantic know about all scholarships you have been offered, even ones to schools that you aren't planning to attend. This information is needed for the awards program.
The Senior Talent Show will be held on February 28th at 7 p.m. If you want to participate, please sign up in Ms. Stapleton's room, room 222A. If you are in the show, you must attend one of the rehearsals. They are scheduled for February 24th from 5 to 7 p.m. and Wednesday, February 27th from 2:30 to 4:30 p.m. If you have any questions, see a council member or Ms. Stapleton.
The senior class play will be on March 8th and 9th. Here is Jenny Bennett with a preview of the senior class play.
My name is Jeffrey Smith, and I'm the director of the senior class play, Wait Until Dark. I've always wanted to do this play because it's a thriller, and I've always liked thrillers, you know, suspense, scary stuff. Ask any of my freshmen, they'll tell you that half the time when I make a literary reference, it's to a horror film. So I've always liked that genre of things, and Wait Until Dark, the play and the film that it's based on with Audrey Hepburn was a big part of my growing up. My mother and my father showed me Wait Until Dark when I was growing up, and I was terrified, absolutely terrified. I was about 8 years old, but I was absolutely terrified because you have a woman who's blind, who has a disability, and has to deal with it in ways that, you know, we mostly don't think about. She has to use her ears and her sense of touch, and, you know, to put someone who we already think of as helpless into a helpless situation where she's got these criminals out to get her was just very scary and terrifying. And we hadn't done a thriller yet since I've been here at CHS. We've done dramas, we've done comedies, but we've never done anything that was suspenseful and scary, so I wanted to see if we could do it, and it's turned out really great. It's one of the shows that's come together the fastest since we've been on this, because everybody is just so talented in the cast. Everyone from, you know, the lead, Courtney Berry, all the way down to our policeman. Everybody's just spot on. They're ready to work, and they're ready to just, you know, get in there and do the best performance possible. And so it's really made the rehearsal process very easy. I feel like I could put them on the stage tomorrow and they'd be absolutely great, but you got to wait 2 more weeks.
Hi, I'm Courtney Berry, and I'm a senior at CHS.
I'm Christian Barnett.
I'm Morgan Frederick. I'm a senior this year at Chillicothe High School.
My name is Melinda Kepler.
My name is Anjali Gabrielle.
I decided to do the senior class play because I've been very heavily involved in theater since high school and before then, and I love to be on stage, so I thought that it would be a good chance to get out there.
Because I've always enjoyed theater, and though I haven't gotten to do a lot of plays in the past, or musicals or anything for that matter, and I knew that because it's a senior class play, I'd most likely get a big part, so why not?
Play. I've always been big in the theaters, but this being the senior class play, I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to be able to shine and say, hey, I'm a senior this year.
I've always liked theater, and I just thought it would be a nice play to be in, especially of the type of play it is.
My character is Susie Hendricks. She is a blind woman who lives with her husband in an apartment, and some awful things happen to her.
I play Harry Rote, junior and senior, and essentially he's a sociopath, and he's just scary and freaky. And
my character is Mike, but we changed it just for this play to Michelle.
I'm playing Carlino. I'm a con artist. Also that I'm playing a detective, but I'm really not the detective. I'm not the brains of the object, but I am the bronze, and I'm not afraid to get my hands a little dirty.
My character is Gloria. She is the upstairs neighbor of Susie. She has a little bit of an attitude towards the beginning, but later on you end up realizing, hey, you know, she really is a good kid, and she actually helps Susie.
I'd have to say the hardest thing about playing someone who's blind is not being able to look at objects. Whenever I'm looking at people, it's not too hard to not look them in the eye, but whenever I'm holding things, it's really been a challenge for me to not look at them.
It's a lot different because I've only done 2 shows before this, and in one I had a very minor part, and in the other I was Aladdin. So this is dramatically different, and it's very refreshing to just show a different side of your acting style. Like, you don't have to be a goody-goody, you can be creepy and scary, and it's really fun.
This play is very physical. We have a lot of fight scenes, and it's very suspenseful, which is different from what we've done in the past. I'm extremely excited to be able to do more of the physical stunts that way. It's kind of dangerous, but it's really fun to learn how to make it seem like you're hurt when you're not.
Painful. Like, I still have a bruise on my hip from a few weeks ago during rehearsal, and I've got some burn on my knee right now, but it's really fun, and it really brings the show together. It adds a lot to it, and Mr. Smith has done awesome with the choreographing of it, so I think it's going to be really good.
Thanks.
I have several favorite parts of the play, but I think my absolute favorite scene is the scene in the finale where Susie, the blind protagonist, she sort of turns the tables on her attackers, and she puts out all the lights in the apartments, so that the whole stage, the whole apartment, and the whole theater is basically pitch black, and you just hear them shuffling around and fighting, and you're wondering, is she going to be okay? Are they going to get her? Is it going to turn out all right? And it's so suspenseful and so tense, and I can't tell you how it's going to end, so you're going to have to come and see it yourself. The show is going to be performed March 8th and 9th in the CHS Auditorium, and the tickets will be $8 for adults and $5 for seniors, students, and young children. So I hope you all come out to see just an absolutely wonderful and thrilling production.
Thanks, Jenny. If you are interested in helping with stage crew for the senior class play, you can talk to Mr. Smith.
Cavalier Club scholarships are now available in either the athletic department, guidance office, or on the gocavs.us website soon. It's that time again for spring sports. Here's Dylan Young.
Thanks, John. Nick Lohorn, Caleb Price, Jacob Price, and Krishna Collins all earned their way to the Division II wrestling tournament last week. Their performance this season has been amazing. The season ended for Chillicothe swim team as they failed to advance from the district swim meet at Ohio State this past weekend. The swimmers should be congratulated for their hard work and dedication this year. However, we at CAVS News wish them all luck in the future. Chillicothe's boys basketball team ended its 2012-2013 regular season with a 58-53 loss to Canal Winchester. The Cavaliers finished with a 7-15 record. Great job, Cavs. Chillicothe plays the Southeastern in a rematch game with Washington Courthouse on Friday. We will have the result of this game on next week's sports show. That's all for this week. I'm Dylan Young. Now back to you, John.
Thanks, Dylan. Any student interested in participating in the National Youth Leadership Forum on Medicine should see Mr. Rausch as soon as possible. Students involved in this program will be introduced to the field of medicine and the many career opportunities that exist in this field. Students will have the opportunity to participate in this 10-day program offered this summer in 12 different cities.
The Ronald McDonald House is a refuge for families who have children in the hospital. The home allows the families to stay for a limited amount of money or for free, depending on the family's economic status. The Junior Class Council is asking for students and staff to bring in pop tabs and drop them in bins in Ms. Vierhoff's room or under the bulletin board near the attendance office.
The Ohio High School Athletic Association's Prescription for Prevention campaign announces contests for Ohio high school students to help prevent prescription drug abuse. Students can win a $500 scholarship by communicating the dangers of prescription drug abuse through an infographic, poster, webpage, or video. Entries must be postmarked or received via email by Sunday, February 24th at midnight.
The Chillicothe City School Spelling Bee was held on February 15th. 16 contestants competed for the title this year, and the contest went 16 rounds. The winners are posted on the Chillicothe City Schools website. Here is Ronnie Delaney's coverage of the Spelling Bee.
The word is away.
Away. A-W-A-Y. Away.
Thank you. Calendar.
Calendar. C-A-L
Yes, it got really fun. I had lots of practice because I was in my school spelling bee and the class spelling bee. I've been studying since December. Well, I had to look up all the pronunciations. The words were really hard to pronounce. I had to know how to pronounce them first.
Floor. F-L-O-O-R. Floor.
Correct. Trick.
Trick. T-R-I-C-K. Trick. Conclude. C-O-N-C-L-U-D-E. Conclude.
This is the first year I've been the spelling bee coordinator. I've been the spelling bee pronouncer for the last 4 or 5 years, but this is the first time I've put the whole entire bee together from the classroom level all the way up to the city level, which you saw here today. Well, we start with the spelling bee. We start preparing all the way back late November, early December. Students, 4th through 8th grade students can participate, and there's a classroom spelling bee where they then qualify to move on to the building spelling bee. The building champions are then eligible to go online and take the online script spelling test to qualify to move to the next level, which is the regional spelling bee. And we actually had 2 students qualify to move on to regionals. That's in March in Athens. They will move on to the regional spelling bee, and they were 5th grader Jenna LaPerga, who attends Bishop Flaget School, and 6th grader Carly Wood, who attends Chillicothe Middle School. So those spellers will, in March, go to the Scripps Regional Spelling Bee. Yeah, it's a great way to promote word knowledge and vocabulary development and standard usage of the English language, and a lot of camaraderie. There's a lot of competitiveness within the spelling bee. So it's really a fun thing for the students to do, and they really enjoy competing.
Emulate.
Emulate. E-M-U-L-A-T-E. Emulate.
That's correct.
Thanks, Ronnie. Any junior boy or girl who would like to be nominated to attend Buckeye Boys State or Buckeye Girls State should see Mr. Roush as soon as possible. Forms are available in the office and on the school website.
That's all this week, Chillicothe. I'm Chelsea Kozad.
And I'm John Barry. Thanks for watching.